Hello, everybody. Today we have a hot debate. We have
The answer
Ilakkiya
is
on one
no,
side
Akshay. The answer
and
is
Deepak
no.
Srinivasan. Let me say what the debate is about, and then you can start arguing.
I'm saying it's no already.
He's being very
So,
antagonistic. It's not conducive to a debate environment.
well, here's the thing: we're actually debating about conflicts, so it's like debating about debates. It's pretty meta, and the debate we have today is whenever you have a conflict, whenever you feel unpleasure, like irrespective of how big it is or how small it is, should you voice it out or should you not say anything about it, not do anything about it?
You don't
Which
talk
side?
about it. You never talk about it.
Now we know which side Deepak is on. Deepak, you go first.
You take your complaints to the grave. The only rule is no whinging.
Whinging?
You have a problem with someone, keep it to yourself. Saves you a lot of trouble.
See, I don't think that's a good mentality to have, to keep all your conflicts to yourself. Like, if you're always bottling up all these words and emotions that you want to say to other people, it's going to make you really upset. And look at you. You were going off even before I actually finished his sentence. That's the kind of result that bottling in your arguments has. You explode like a cannon and it has a lot of debris and fallout. Too many bridges are burned. I'm saying that it's actually not possible for you to always run away from conflict. At some point it's going to burst, and at that point it's going to be bad. And that's why I think it's important that you voice out all of your conflicts. And although conflict sounds like a bad thing, there's ways to go about it that are helpful, and they don't
Yeah,
necessarily.
like write about it in a diary and burn it.
We are not going to waste trees like that. And you
Okay,
can write
chuck
in
it
it,
into
sure,
the
just don't
sea.
burn it. Even that's voicing out your conflict, you see. You're not running away from it. You are voicing it out. Even if it is in a diary, that's helping you, because it is helpful to get that kind of stuff out of your system. And in fact, you get it out with the person you have a conflict with, you might actually come to a compromise. Whatever it is you have a conflict about might stop.
Or they shoot you.
We need stricter gun control. That's a different thing. Hopefully they don't shoot you, but that's the kind of thing that happens when you're always keeping your conflicts in and you're running away from them. Confrontation is good. It helps you get what you want, especially in this world where no one's a mind reader and you need to talk about what's on your mind. So
This
talking
is
about your conflicts
exactly
is
the kind of
beneficial.
logic that led the US into the Afghan war and the Iraq war.
You know what you're doing right now is pulling up information from the past to try and make your argument seem stronger now instead of just talking about the points you need to make now. You're still trying to
I'm
voice your
straw manning
opinion.
your argument.
I actually need to look that up. I forget what the strawman argument was. But whatever it is, this debate is a conflict. We're trying to, you can construe it that way since we're trying to talk about, what's on our
You
minds.
feel like this is going well?
Yeah, I'm having a good time because I'm not feeling
I'm
personally
not.
attacked. You're not? Why do you think that is? It's
I
because
think it's because we're
you
talking
haven't
about
learned
things
the
that I don't
skills
want
to
to talk about.
properly communicate your conflict because you've always been keeping them in. Deepak, talking about them would make it easier for you to communicate what's on your mind. It's like a muscle that gets strengthened.
All right, but what if you express your views and they're not well received and you suffer consequences for it?
In that situation, you choose how to necessarily go about that. Maybe there's a nicer way that could make it work out in the end. But if there are going to be consequences and it's a situation you can't avoid, then voice out your conflicts to someone else. Still don't keep it in within yourself. Still feel the anger or the frustration that comes with the conflict, But you know, talk to someone else about it. Don't keep it in. You're gonna stress yourself out, and with stress levels increasing, your cortisol levels increase, and with cortisol levels increasing, you strain your heart, and you're making your heart work harder, and it's straining itself more because you're stressed out. So voice out your conflicts.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was a ringing endorsement of talking about people behind their backs.
It's not talking about people behind their backs. It's venting, having good communication with other people.
Potato, potato.
This has been a good debate, and clearly, like, we did see Ilakkiya talk more and Deepak chime in, and then but they both had powerful things to say. But these are both the balance is what is actually the good thing. Where like because both what they said are very very true things. So which one do you think is worse? Is it voicing out every single thing you have like whenever you feel under pressure, or like no matter what it is, how big it is, you're like, nope, I'm not going there, and not doing anything about it.
And hey, if people don't comment on this, then that means I win, right? Because they have not voiced their.
Ooh,
That
okay,
is
so
very,
if
very
you
interesting.
support my argument and you viewed this video, I need you to make a comment explaining why it's better to express your conflicts.
We've actually talked about a lot of negative stuff in this video. So let's actually talk about why conflict can be a good thing. Because I don't want them to think either they have to use one of these two strategies to either voice out every time, or not voice them out at all. So what do you guys think about that for tomorrow's
Do
topic?
that tomorrow.
See you then.
See you then.
Oh, you're still here? Well, thanks for getting to the end of the video. Hey, while you're still here, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to get new updates when we post videos. Also, make sure to check out these equally exciting videos as well. Have you pressed it yet? Come on, you have 5 seconds left. 3, 2, press it now!